Good evening, Sagittarius. Welcome to Pure Tarot. Tonight I'm doing the 5 W's reading: the who, the what, the where, the why, and the when of a situation. I have court cards here out of the Santa Muerte deck for the who. I have the Moonology deck here. It's complete, it's full, to explore the what. I have selected a few cards out of the Enchanted Map Oracle deck for the where. I have the Major Arcanas out of the Ghost Spirits Tarot deck to look at why. And the Ace through the 10 out of playing cards to get a number and establish a time frame of a particular situation you'd be dealing with. So let's look at who this pertains to. 2 cards fell. I'm going to put them back. I only want one. And we're talking about the King of Wands. It could be you, it could be someone else. Yeah, you might recognize yourself in the description as we talk about it a bit later. I'm going to pull all the cards first. Or it could be someone you know, someone you might meet eventually. Who knows? Let's look at what this is. It says, don't let your past hold you back. We're looking at the South Node. So it'd be interesting if you know where your South Node is located in your chart, your natal chart. That would be interesting to keep that in mind. Let's look at where this is happening. Aha, it's happening at the wishing well. That's great, the wishing well. For me, it's always magical. And at the same time, wishing well, you could be wishing someone well. You know, being well-intentioned towards someone and wishing them well. That's pretty cool. So why is this happening, Sag? What's going on? And we have the Star. And let's get a number. Oops, 2 cards. I'm just gonna shuffle a bit more. Two more cards. I'm gonna put them back. If you hear some noise, it's my cat walking around. So we have a 4 here. Okay, the King of Wands. He's pointing at something. He's seeing something, something that attracts his curiosity, and that he wants others to notice as well, right? That's pretty interesting. So there's an intention behind this gesture. It tells me that the person this describes is focused. What's the right word to describe as well? They're determined. They also You know, if he's pointing and he was wanting others to notice, we don't see it. We don't see it here, but there's definitely a crowd. So this person has a surrounding. He's not alone. He's someone within a group. So that's important to note. He's part of a community. He's part of a group. Social circle, could be simply a family, close family, but there's definitely others involved. It's interesting because even the pattern on his shirt is like a target. So everything in this card is extremely focused. It has a particular I don't know, there's like a concentration. That's the word I'm getting, like when things concentrate and meet in one point, right? But I get the word concentration and concentric circles as well. So that's really important. Maybe this person also has really high faculties of concentration, right? Of being able to concentrate for a very long time. Also, they would have their sight is more acute than others. Their sense of observation, and they probably have amazing eyesight to be able to notice something else that others wouldn't have seen. And the what, don't let your past hold you back. It's pretty interesting because this person pointing up like this is, for me, showing that they're future oriented. They're looking up, they're looking in front of them. They're definitely not looking back at the past. So they would not feel or be held back. And maybe that's what they're also telling others, to not stay or he's sort of leading by example is what I want to say. He's telling others not to have the past hold them back and showing that there's a direction to go into in order to leave the past behind. He's pointing to the future. And the where this is happening is the wishing well. So there's a particular place that has a magical effect, it's interesting. Look at this. He's pointing, you have the star as the Y. So imagine this, he's pointing at a star up here. And at the same time, when you say you're wishing upon a star, so the star and the wishing well are the same thing. So this man is pointing to this particular place or thing or, a reason. But like I said, all of it is the future. All of it is, the wishing well, it's all potentiality. It's all manifestation. It's all dreams. It's ideas. It's, do you know what I mean? It's very etheric. It's the vortex. This is the vortex. It's amazing. It's really beautiful, Sagittarius. It's extremely powerful here with the wishing well and the star. And I mean, it's really, really interesting because when you think about it, usually we leave, how I don't have enough hands to grab all the cards now, but South Node in astrology is what's familiar to you, but it's what you would try to leave behind and let go of in order to evolve. And what are you evolving towards? You're going towards your North Node. And this again would be the North Node. So you're leaving the past behind and you're going towards the North Node. And it's interesting because you could even say the North Star, you know, pointing to the north. There's all these analogies to the future. All these analogies to something higher, to something better, to something, you know, that hasn't been created yet, that hasn't yet taken form. But that is, and I want to say the concentration energy I was picking up on is, it's this particular individual is the person that is showing the way, that is able to see this. That's the farce. That's the really having really good eyesight, you know, like being able to see, the visionary, the one who sees in the future, the one who sees beyond what is not yet formed. You know, he's able to see, and don't we say also visualize, right? To that's how you create your reality. It's really, really powerful. It's probably the most powerful reading out of this series that I've done. And you have a 4 here, so 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. Whatever that means for you. Just keep it in the back of your mind, and I don't know, it's really, really beautiful. Maybe you have the South Node or the North Node in your 4th house, or in the 4th sign, so Cancer. Anyway, beautiful reading, Sagittarius. This is incredible. And you know, I've taken more time for other signs, but there's nothing else to say because this is pure manifestation. So in a sense, it's like having a blank canvas. As long as you let go of the past, the ideas to create your future, and you have a blank canvas to create anything you want going forward. And anyway, it's quite it's pretty incredible, really. I'm stoked. I hope you are too. Take care. See you soon.